Guys, there's all Coco, no Mkhulbaye Tandi wrestling, and it's usually all Coco.
Did
Or
you-
is it like a KZN thing?
I don't know. My granny didn't like wrestling. She didn't like people hitting each other. She's soft.
Like, yo, dude, I swear.
Coco, what's her favorite wrestler? What was her favorite wrestler?
Who
Who
it?
was?
I think it was Rey
What
Mysterio.
was?
What
Oh,
was?
Ray was cool, dog. And was Rey Mysterio, dog?
Yeah. Booyaka, 619.
Alive. You had a childhood. You had a childhood.
I didn't like
No, but I
wrestling.
didn't watch wrestling like that. Trust me. I watched wrestling when I went to my cousin's place.
You can't
As a
see
kid.
me.
Oh, yeah?
You
You went invested in SmackDown, Raw.
Ah, dog, I was never that guy.
Oh, yeah? What shit were you into? What shit were you into when you were growing up?
Power Rangers and shit.
Go, Power
Go
Rangers.
Power Rangers. Yeah, that was. Bro, I used to every time. I used to make sure Jorge, the taxi takes me on time
Yeah,
so that I get home
yeah.
for Power Rangers.
I also used to watch Wings.
Wings Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love it. What else did I watch? I actually loved Caillou, guys.
Caillou.
Hey,
Oh, yeah?
do you guys know Caillou?
I didn't want. My little brother knows more about that shit more than I do. Yeah, Caillou.
I used to watch a lot of Opopayo, Kim Possible.
I used to like Dragon Ball Z, though. Still do,
I actually didn't
What
like
what
Dragon
cartoons
Ball.
did I like as a kid?
Dragon Ball Z was the shit, dog. I was there 5
And you know
p.m.
that
all the
Friday,
time.
there's that Friday thing. Are you afraid of the dark? Yes, it was Friday at 4.
Oh, yeah?
Are you afraid of the dark? It
On
used to
SABC
tell,
too?
like scary stories.
Was it on SABC too?
Was it not E?
Oh, E. I don't
Was
know.
it scary shit?
It was scary.
Oh, but if it's scary shit, then it's ETV because really ETV was the one with the scary shit.
But it was
and
kids,
the, and
man.
the blue movies and shit. Yo, ETV and blue
I never
movies,
watched
bruh.
blue movies on the reels.
I
bruh.
don't.
I've
On,
never
on,
watched
on,
it.
on, on,
ETV.
ETV. I've never as well. I've never seen that.
I've seen it, but I've always been scared to chill there and watch
Right?
it. Yeah, like, what am I doing? This is old people shit. And I was a child. I was not like people who were children, but they were adults.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know. I'm saying now that when you look back at it, it's
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah, I was born.
ETV
Yeah.
was actually putting porn.
It was just bored.
Right.
I was afraid to tap into that space. And I'm glad I was because I was still a kid.
Yeah.
I was still a kid.
Nah, I don't know.
But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, bam, 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 bam. We're back on our second episode of the Open Box. My name is Sims95_Makolite. We are Kolite Emangawung. On my right hand side, I am with Nyamaz, but he will speak. We've got Ghost Lady as well. But today Simba is the guy who was shooting a music video, so he's going to introduce himself last. So we tap into that space. But anyways, Ghost Lady.
Hello everybody. My name is Wandi Somanda and Domzama Pingoshem. So me, I am Ghost Lady as they would like to refer to me. And I am part of the team now. Yay!
Yeah. Shout out.
Simso.
Yeah, Simso.
Simso.
That was a very creative.
It was.
I think that's crazy, though.
Because I was jealous
think-
how they both have Sim at the beginning of their names. So Sim was just like, be Simso. It was with your surname. I was like, okay.
Jumbo.
Yeah, jump.
Oh, yeah, the man of the moment, Mr. Music Videos himself.
Such a nigga spotlight. Eh?
What did you do?
Last week it was Joel under the spotlight.
No,
No.
But dog, your life was crazy, though. Your life
is.
is dope. I'm just there and you're like, this motherfucker is the shit, dog. You know, you're a fucking top dog, my boy. What's good?
Thanks, bro. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm got tired. But you know, energy, spirits, you know, they're always at a certain level when you are with, you know, these two.
Definitely. I was looking forward to us meeting up. I was sad Friday we couldn't meet up. I won't lie. But today came through and I saw Ghost Lady's tweets. I was like, she's in the club and she's thinking about me. You know when somebody's in the club and she's thinking about you? That's love, my boy. Yeah.
I was within club.
That's love.
You know, that's love, my boy, and I really appreciated it.
What's I'm busy playing with kids. I can't. It said I can't watch this now.
Dude,
Like,
that I was so sad. I wanted to go to the loo and like listen to what it was saying, but I think when I did watch it, it was amazing. Yeah, it was a great way to start my day.
launch.
Almost 2 years, eh?
Mr. 2 years.
Mr. 2 years, eh?
Mr. 2 years of chasing.
Maybe I should have gone for the third, but 3 times is a charm.
Would you go back? Like,
Nah,
would you
God,
try?
nah.
Or you some man? Yeah.
And for the Bali dog, I told you last
Yeah,
week.
of course. Anybody have fun there?
And yeah,
But
listen,
that's
I receive.
Get the bags. So now, yesterday you were doing a music video for the track that's out. You tell us more about that. Is it the first music video? I know you've released
Yes.
a couple of singles.
Yeah, it's the first ever visual project that I've worked on.
Yeah.
For a song. All of me. So it was actually a song that was written by Godfrey, and Godfrey was like, "Man, I want something that will, touch people's hearts, yo." You know how he speaks. And then he just sent me the beat, and I listened to it, and I was so reluctant. On doing anything with the beat because I was like, no man, why is this guy giving me such a slow beat?
Yeah.
He knows I'm into the
Yeah.
piano,
Yeah.
jivey,
Yeah.
groovy beats, And the previous song that we did before, it was the same thing,
Yeah.
same type of tempo, same type
Yeah.
of vibe. And then one day I just went to his place,
Yeah.
chilled, worked on some stuff,
Yeah.
and then we played that song, and then we wrote. I wrote, and then I sang, and then we recorded.
It's dope. I like the acoustic.
The cover.
The cover. The cover's
Yeah.
sick, dog. Yeah, the cover's sick. I
Nah,
love that.
thanks.
I love that. Ghost Lady. Ujomo tiyajola manje. I don't know if it's because
actually,
I know it's
I-
because
actually,
last week it was 2 years chasing. Now he's doing a music video. He's a superstar. He's there. He's trending. Now he's in John. Chief, in the space of a week, dog.
Hey, chief. Things can happen like this, man.
right?
Just like people get, 10 million overnight. Some it takes them 2 years for 10 million.
Sabawe.
Yeah, bo?
Right.
It
But
take me to
No, I'm joking, guys. No, I'm enjoying. No, I'm enjoying. It was just, a way
royalties.
of trying to tell the people that today there are no
sad stories.
substances, no sad stories accompanied by substances such as wine.
What's a happy story that you heard this week?
A happy story I heard this
Or something
week.
that was great, like positive thing that happened during the course of last week.
Oh, you graduated.
You see,
You graduated.
Yeah, I did that, dog.
Legit, yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. I
I
had
did
good
that.
news. I don't know.
No, Sims graduating is good news. That's
amazing,
beautiful,
you
dog.
see?
I did that.
You did that.
I did that, dog.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yo, I feel like why guys go see it. It's not.
Yo.
I feel like it's not an
Love
environment that
life.
you want to be in forever.
Excellent, dog.
Yeah.
Even if they say for life.
Nah.
For whose life? For whose life?
Ghost is crazy, dog.
Ghost is crazy.
Ghost is crazy, dog.
Whatever.
But anyways, fuck that Ghost shit. I don't give a shit about it. Okay, I do give a shit about what happens to Ghost.
We're still
It's just a depressing institution, dog. Like, you're gonna start thinking about institutional problems, and then you're just like, nah, dog. That's not what the podcast is about, dog. That's not what the space is about, dog. You wanna give people,
What they want.
yeah, but relax. They wanna see a superstar. You are trending this weekend. Here you are. Again, that's what
I was
they want.
trending where since. I was trending
In my
where.
world, you were trending. In my world, you were a superstar again.
But I like that. I really like that. I like that.
Paparazzi, thank you,
Right.
thank you. Yeah, no thanks, bro. Yeah, man. It was quite an amazing experience. Working with fellow creators is something that I really appreciate, um, because you get to understand, the complexity of making art.
Yeah.
People think when you see a music video, it's
Yeah.
just. People think when you see a podcast, when you hear a song,
It's just.
that's proper. It's just like that, and it's actually not like that. Even with music, you can literally start working on a project today,
Yeah.
and you won't be able to make something perfect in one sitting.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It needs multiple attempts.
It needs multiple attempts because new ideas continuously come through stimulation from external factors or external influences.
Yeah.
You understand? You're walking from Spa one day, you see a Bentley,
Yeah.
and then you're like, no, Bentley, it looks like a bird or something. Like the wings, you see
Yeah,
the beat type of
yeah,
vibe.
Yeah.
And already you think maybe you should put flying in your lyrics
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So it really makes you appreciate and art. And for me, videography and cinematography was dog, I'm just,
Yeah.
like YouTube skills and stuff.
Yeah.
But K2C did
Crazy job.
crazy job.
Yeah.
I don't wanna lie to you, bro. Cookie did
Yeah.
an amazing job.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, I know.
yo,
It
I
crazy.
was
It was
happy.
crazy. It
I
was
was
crazy.
happy, and we shot the whole day, like from 9 till 9.
Sheesh.
Really?
From 9
Two-spin was there.
till 9. Yeah. Tasman came because we shot on campus first,
Yeah.
somewhere on campus. I wasn't supposed to tell them. But it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
But this is gonna be out in May.
No, but yeah, besides that, I mean, it's not like we're trying to hide the fact that we shot a scene on campus. No, we're not trying to hide that because us being in UFS has actually become part of who we are.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
understand?
Definitely.
And the institution has also contributed to certain things in our lives that we feel like need to be replaced by faith, replaced by an understanding or relationship with a higher power that you believe in.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's in of God. So it's not like we are trying to hide that. It's actually resembling something
Yeah.
behind us shooting it. Yeah, you know. Why? It's not that deep, dog. It's
No, you
really
just you tapped into some other realm in my head, dog.
Oh,
You know, so
okay.
I was about to, but no, it's cool. I was gonna go deep into it, but now fuck that.
But no,
Nah, let's go. No, let's go. No,
Deep
let's go.
into
Let's
it.
go deep into
No,
it.
no. You just raised the topic of God, and it's Sunday. You know, not that we only raise God on a Sunday, but I've had chats with some people, man. You know, and social media is also a space where people are open with regards to your opinion.
yeah.
And I grew up in a setting whereby, okay, I grew up in a Christian home, okay? I grew up in the church. The way I grew up, you could not use God's name in vain or think bad things of God. You know, like that was taboo. Like God is good. You know, like God loves you. But as I grew older, I started being open to experiences and opinions. All right, regarding higher power. For instance, when somebody says, dog, God loves somebody else more than let's say God loves Simba more than he loves me. That type of chat, because Simba is receiving 1, 2, 3, 4. So now my chat is, do you guys think God has flaws?
No. What I think is that we all have an expectation of what or who God should be in our lives.
Yes.
So now we kind of place a tag on God.
Okay.
God can be anything and everything at any time. So if you believe you have a flawed God, tap into that. Find out why you think God is flawed. Are you just impatient? Are you jealous of what other people are doing? Or you see all of those things, and that's when you will find the flaws in you.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe God is flawed in is what you will be flawed in, because you yourself are a higher power. You understand? So you have control over most things. And if they were supposed to align with the plans of God, they will work out just fine.
And I also feel like that whole um, belief, and I feel like when you're seeing flaws in God, it's very subjective.
Yeah.
You see flaws because you're in a situation where you need money and money's not coming.
Yeah.
You're doing everything, but
need
you
to
need
work
money.
for money.
You understand? And additionally, God is not, he's not, I don't know, I don't want to say entitled for lack of a better word, but let me say, he doesn't owe you anything. In the Bible, it says that ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it says that God is a father.
Yeah.
And in the Bible, if you ask a father, it even says, if a father is asked by their child for something, does he not give them?
Yeah.
And he does that. But at the same time, your timing does not, when you think you need something at that time, it might not be what you actually need. That's why you find that some people, like I've had a friend actually before who was like, he had to travel. He had to travel like long distance driving and all that. And because of things that happened beyond his control, he was like 3-4 minutes late from departing from the place he was coming from. And he literally, when he was like halfway through his journey here, he saw an accident. And that accident happened 3 minutes before he passed.
No, I'm not doubting God. Don't get me wrong, guys.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm
No,
just saying.
yeah.
And also, I hear your chat. All right, it's valid. I subscribe to the very chat you guys are saying. I'm there with it. I'm just saying. I can't totally be oblivious to what I think is real.
But that means you are doubting yourself. As human, as a God-given form, as a believer, when you doubt yourself, right, or when you doubt your beliefs, they will start shaking.
Yeah.
They will start shaking. So at the end of the day, I think it's up to you, Tiwena, how do you perceive Nkulunkulu at that time, and was it your time to get what you wanted? Like Usimba mentioned, because sometimes we do want something and we feel like it's a need, but it's not what we need at that point in time.
Dog, have you ever heard God speak back?
Like
I know
hearing
you-
his voice.
I know you talk to God, yeah. Like,
Hearing his voice personally, it happened once when I was young.
yeah.
But it was like in a dream. And remember, bruh, also, God does not necessarily
No. What I'm asking is your interaction
with God.
basically. Don't never mind me saying a voice.
Okay.
Whether it was him stretching a hand or whatever. Like, what's your interaction
With God.
With God.
Visions.
Like, yeah.
I've had visions, and the funny thing with visions, bruh, is you think, if you're not a person who usually gets visions, you think you imagine it.
Yeah.
It seems like you were just having a flashback or something, or deja vu type of vibe. You check, or you find yourself randomly thinking of someone that you just never, like you've never spoken to that person in a while or something, and then you just start thinking of them, and thinking of them doing something. Sometimes that's how you
God.
communicate to.
Mostly.
You understand?
Same way. And also, I think it's the interactions I have with people.
Yeah.
One of my friends was laughing because they were talking about how when I do something or get married or all those things,
Choose anybody.
yes, please. So there will be so many people because I know so many people, but I only have like 5 friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Same here.
So
Same here, bro.
I meet different people on different days for different reasons. And sometimes Nkulunkulu will just make me cross paths with someone I am supposed to heal type of thing, or someone who is in need of just, venting. So I think it's that. And also dreams.
Dreams, yeah.
Your dreams.
Oi.
Yeah, for me it's
Oi.
dreams. Dreams, I think that's where that's where he reveals himself. To me, can't think of any other way. You know, but I probably do obviously have, I hope, healing qualities to some. You know, but for me, dog, it's just through vision, bro. Like I've been sleeping and I see this and I'm like, whoa.
But it's a lot, man.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot that contributes to
No,
a person
I
believing.
just wanted to,
Get an overview.
for us, do we really feel what we believe? That's
Yeah.
like, because if you've never had that experience, then we're doing something wrong.
No, but
You
that's
know?
what faith is, Mus.
Yeah.
Faith is believing
Yeah.
something that you
Without
can't
sight.
see, that you can't
Yeah.
even explain yourself.
It's just the journey is excruciating, my brother.
No, it is.
Excruciating.
It
my
is.
brother.
It is.
Yeah.
2
But don't you
years.
guys think?
No pun intended. Ayasiyeke le ndawo yama-2 years.
Uyiqalile.
Uyayivusa vile boy. Uyayiphakamisa bro.
But don't you guys think it's amazing how we all have these healing qualities? I was telling one of the people I was speaking to. I also just had a random encounter with that person, and I ended up speaking about the things that they were going through. Remember last time I was talking about your relationship, and you're like, it's like type of thing. So it was that situation, and I think I was telling them, Oguti, we all have certain ways of healing. With him, it was through music, but he never realized it.
Yeah.
He knew he had the talent of creating good music,
Yeah.
but he didn't believe in that part of, I mean, Futi, it was the depth
Yeah.
of the healing content it had. And now he's just flourishing,
Yeah.
you know? And some people heal through just speaking to people. There's a Wuti, I'm panicking, I will call someone and say,
Cut me shit down, yeah.
yeah, and they're just like, no, but now see it this way, see it that way,
Yeah.
and at the end of that conversation, I'm healed, I'm better,
Yeah.
you know. So we all have different healing qualities. However, sometimes you just don't want to tap into them because they take away from us. When you heal, you take away from yourself most of the time. So we avoid those things.
So, what's your healing power? What do you think your healing power is?
Yo, my boy. My healing power. Hey dog, me, I'm a person who is emotionally available to those who need
That availability.
that availability. You know, in my own way, I tend not to be a person who speaks much when one is in a time of need because I tend to be in that person's situation. So I'm at a loss of words, but I'm able to extend sincerely so in prayer to the friend and be available for that person. It's like say, we can be around each other in silence, but I'm with you. Like I'm able to extend my presence to you and say, yo, look. Now, yeah, I think that's for me, you know. But that's all. That's if you're in a time of need, right? But if you're winning, I'm your hype man too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
Shit.
that's
You know?
important. That really
No,
is
like
important.
legit. Like my friends, I hype them up. Like I'm with you. So I think that's me. Though. You know, my healing power is loyalty.
I love that.
Yeah.
I really love that.
Yeah.
Simba,
Yeah.
what about you?
Yeah. My healing power. I don't know. I think you mentioned music, but I think for me, music is something that I can say is more of a self-healing power, not necessarily aimed at healing someone, of course it's gonna
Are you
touch.
talking about the creation of the music or creation and consumption?
No, I'm saying the creation of.
Creation
Yeah,
of.
the creation
Okay.
of is more self-healing.
Okay.
Also, sometimes the consumption of it is also self-healing.
Yeah.
But it can heal other people whereby, let's say maybe I encounter a person in a certain situation, and I know that certain music spoke certain things to me and got me through that time.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Exe, listen to the song. Okay, like, you know they say music is a form of love.
Yeah.
It's a love language.
Yeah.
But I think
It is a love
overall,
language.
I would say with my healing power is listening to people.
Yeah.
Like listening to people, and it's very similar to what you said. Listening to people, and basically giving my insight.
Yeah.
You understand? Of course, with understanding of the person's shoes, there are certain things that you can't say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But listening and speaking to people that need to be spoken to,
Yeah.
or that can't have the courage to find someone to speak to. Because I've like, bro, I don't want to lie to you. I've had so many situations whereby the person would comment on my status,
Yeah.
and then a conversation starts. Then clap,
Yeah.
heart pouring, phone call. Then the person's like, wow, I feel so much better. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think, particularly in relationship
Particularly in
situations,
relationship,
yeah. Like, ungathi I'm a marriage counselor type of man.
I actually want to ask something.
No, like legit. No, legit.
You
Legit.
dressed like what?
Right, today you just look like, I don't know, abumfundisi vibes. But like,
You guys are starting.
see, now you even forgot what I even forgot what I wanted to say. What were we talking about? No, before
Marriage
that.
consent.
Before that.
Oh, listening to people.
Oh
Yes,
yes. No,
yes.
it was the thingy, the marriage counseling thing. Single people always give the
The
best
best
advice.
relationship
advice. And I always found it funny, like at church, it would be a requirement for somebody to be married in order to be a marriage counselor.
Oh.
Right.
Shit.
Because they were supposed to be like,
Oh.
the map through it.
But then again, what do you know about marriage?
Who?
The marriage counselor was single.
I think it's
Or maybe divorced.
or maybe
Ah,
divorced.
then you are creating a career out of divorce. No, man, no.
No, but you know how when you are outside of something, you are able to be neutral.
Yeah,
When you
exactly.
are in something, you use your perception of it to portray it to somebody else. So your experience of your wife will be different from your wife's experience of you,
Yeah.
like being a wife and you being a husband. So when you get in there, you will tell people what you have experienced, what you think marriage is. Whereas if you're single, you're able to evaluate different relationships
Yeah.
and kind of figuring out where the neutral line of it is.
Yeah.
So when you give information about relationships, you give it from a point of
Non-bias.
non-bias
Yeah.
and your different perceptions of that idea.
Yeah.
Because I think if you're in that situation, you need to kind of weigh both of them
Yeah.
and find then that neutral line between them.
And it's very difficult to do so in a relationship, because that's why you find
But still, guys, I think it's valid that we think like that. But I think if I was married and my marriage was on the rocks, I wouldn't go to a single person for relationship advice. Because what do you know? What do you know about marriage? Because, bro, marriage is a different world. I'm connected to this girl's family. You understand? There are many other people involved. It's not a matter of I'm Shia, dog. You know? You are single and you've got yourself to worry about. You are not thinking about all these other things that come with marriage. You've never experienced it.
But do you understand that you're gonna take the person that you idolize in that area of life? So you're gonna say, Ubabum Keys has been married for
Ukhabaze.
for 45 years, yabo. And you will want to have
Juices in the fridge.
you will want to be encouraged ngendlela kababum Keys.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna ask Babum Keys with also Babum Keys, what did you do when you reached this point? Why can't
So you must find
why can't you make your own mistakes and provide your own solutions for your problem? Because in as much as the situation may seem like yeah, Babum Keys, the outcome for you will be different.
It definitely will be.
No,
different.
definitely, because your life is your own.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
so I think Uguti. No, I don't wanna be biased about this.
Okay.
No,
No, throw.
No,
the
but
ball,
like
throw
no,
the ball.
I'm realizing that I am for and against it.
As you chat, yeah.
Yeah. So, but
that's problem.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like I think in order for you to fully experience something, you need to go through it yourself. Like most of the time, mengabe ngoisha guys, ngizo goisha, and I will go through it like on my own.
Yeah,
If I fail at it, then I'll refer back to Usman Bani, who's done it
Yeah.
before, and
Like,
you know,
yo, what's
type
up?
of thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Because it doesn't kill you to try.
Yeah.
There are a lot of solutions to different things. Yabo. Even the same things. You can have the same situation, but now, like I said, a different outcome for everybody who has had that situation.
definitely.
Because we're not living the same life.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm not Andy Samsoni. I'm not sitting with him. You're not superior, you know? We this module could be hitting us, dog. We doing the same module, but we're not gonna have the same outcome. Even if we
True,
fail, we're gonna have
true.
different
Rates
averages,
of failing, yeah. True.
you know? Because your life is tailored for you, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, your life is tailored for you.
But also, if you go to Babum Keys, that might be God providing a solution to you.
True, because Ubaba Mkhize, I think, is a wise man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also figure with options rather
Yeah.
than solutions.
Yeah.
So Babum Keys is gonna be like,
But
no,
options that lead to solutions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how I'm like, yo, I never make decisions for people.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to say at the end of the day, we'll say, oh, but Andy
Yeah,
said,
you
you know.
said.
But what I do is I give you different options to choose from. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just I have something in my
A
eye,
bag
but
in your
I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Thank you, boss lady, for the concern.
So, so Ubabum Kize might now help you, you know, in just finding your points, your stopping points on your journey.
Yeah.
Yabo. So Ubabum Kize won't give you that solution. So now I go and I say, okay, now my options. What do you want to do? Out of these, and as much as I'm giving you options, because at this point the reason why you came to me was because you didn't have a solution at all. So now I'm giving you these options, and they need to be different options, positive and negative. So when you choose, you weigh,
You do
and that's
it.
your choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, bo.